Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope I've reached you in a positive moment. Again, this channel is all things business. It's dedicated to my life going forward in business and just all of the things that I've done and am trying to do, and a little bit of commentary, a little bit of learning, a little bit of everything. But all things business, and it's uploaded as a video, but it's just audio because I don't want to be a tool for your procrastination. If this is your first time, welcome. If this is your second or third time, welcome back. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So getting into this, I had a phone call with a family member, and it kind of did get to me. So that's why I'm on here a little, just doing a little venting. My family member, I hadn't talked to them in a very long time, and we were talking and kind of catching up. It was really nice to hear their voice. But then they want to know, they said that I should have become a nurse. I would have been an RN by now if I'd just become a nurse. And why did I quit that factory job? How far I'd be and how much my pension and all of this type of stuff would be by now. So they were concerned. I don't say concerned because they hadn't talked to me in years. They really weren't that concerned. But the thing is, they wanted to know why I didn't do these things. And I told them, I went to school for business, and, I'm a business owner now, and I'm cool. I'm happy. I'm enjoying life. And, let them know sometimes stuff is stressful, and let them know some losses that I took. And they kind of jumped on that. See, I told you so. You should have stayed doing this, and, trying to like really badger me, I guess maybe get up under my skin. I think overall they love me, the love that you have for someone that you're familiar with. But I wanted to say this, you have people in your life, they want you to do something a certain way. They do, right? But then you look at their lives and they're not even taking their own advice. A lot of times, sometimes you do have really successful people and they're trying to say, hey, do this, go this route because it worked for them. They're just kind of regurgitating it. But then you have some people, they're just kind of hateful and whatever. And they're looking at you. They may just don't want you to be hurt, but then they also may be trying to live their life through you. So it's crazy. I couldn't really gauge that one. This person is not really doing their best. They're not living their best life. They don't sound happy. And I really love them and care for them. I kind of listened, and I just kind of reassured them that I'm happy and I'm doing what I want to do. And I'm just saying. And my biggest rule with this, I'm just saying, a lot of times when you hear that I'm just saying, before or after they said that was some crazy stuff. A lot of times. They're just saying some stuff that did not even need to be said, basically. So anyway, the long of the short is, I had to look at it. I had to really, really analyze this because I have a child. I don't want my child to feel like how I feel now, which I don't really, it didn't affect me too much, but your child has a passion. Your children will have passions and dreams and things of their own that may not align up with what you want them to do, especially as in business. And we know, those of us that love all things business, we know how important knowing some general business stuff. It's really important to just know the business side of the things that you're doing in life and to have some business acumen. But also, that child may not be as interested in business as you are. They may not want to run your large corporation or even your small corporation or even your small little store. When they grow up and you die, they're going to sell it and go on about their business. So in going forward, live your life. Allow those around you to live their life. Now, your children, yes, you do guide them. It is your responsibility to guide them. Plant that seed and hopefully it'll grow. It may not grow in the time that you want it to grow, but plant the seed. Okay. And, if they're doing something that they love, it's not illegal. They're not, they're generating income and they're doing what they love. Let them babies do what they love, okay? Just like this person wants me to become an RN. I don't like the sight of blood. How am I going to help people when I get nauseous to where I'm almost about to pass out when I see blood or, feces, I no. And then they told me that I should have handled raw meat and practiced and trained myself to like blood. What? So that means I would have been doing something that I hate every day. And then I'm dealing with other people. I hate what I do. So then I'm probably going to start hating the patients. There's a lot of people out there doing in those type of positions, and they don't want to be there. And that's why they're probably treating these elderly people bad. They're working a job because they have to work that job, but they hate that job. Someone pushed them to go do it. They went and did it, but they hate what they do. So now they're taking it out on someone's grandma, someone's uncle, dad, grandpa, whatever. And that's not cool. I assured this family member that I was doing what I love to do. And in the end of that conversation, I don't think that they believed me. And especially and they were almost excited when I was telling them about the times that I've lost in business and, the times that I've, just really not done a great job and stuff didn't go my way. Not recently, about 4 or 5 years ago, I had a big hit. And so I was kind of telling them and they were excited about my failure. See, I told you, you should have worked at that factory. That's what I'm talking about. They were excited that particular thing didn't go through for me and the consequences from it. And again, I love them and I think that they generally love me. And, but just be careful, you guys, live your dream, live your life. You have your life to live, your children's life. You can guide them. You can be an example. You can plant that seed, but that's about it. Go forward, do what you have to do. Sometimes you have to kind of close your mouth and move in silence and just kind of do it. Lead by example. And then sometimes when people see you, but even when they see you, they kind of get this hateful energy and it's still not a big deal. But again, you can't get caught up in all this. You just have to live your life. So that was my little tidbit for the day. I hope you got something from this. Don't let people tear you down. Don't let people, what is it called? Sneak dissing. And, and it's like a lot of times it's people that's really close to you. The people that say that they love you out of their mouth. Those are just words. Love is an action word. You got to put the action behind it. And even if they don't agree with you, again, if you're not doing anything illegal and you're doing what you love, they should be cool with it, just like you're cool with whatever they're doing. And you have family, friends, and you have parents that actually disown their children because of who they've married or who, what type of job they chose. They disowned them. They won't talk to them anymore. You have parents that have done this to their children. So, take this in. Take this in and think about this as you're going forward. And when people are coming at you and when you're downloading information to your children, let them know that, God has blessed them with, or whatever you believe in, God, universe, nobody. They have their gifts, talents, skills, they have to practice. But when you're doing what you love, it doesn't quite seem like work, right? I know I love all things business. I get excited about, reading about business, reading about other people's business, running and doing my own things with my business. I'm excited. So when 12 hours pass by, it's like nothing. 15 hours pass by, it's like nothing. Now my body tells me, hey, go to bed and then, resume this tomorrow. But I'm excited. The time has passed by. Now, sometimes I am stressed out. Sometimes I am disappointed. We do cry. We do lose in business. But we keep going, especially if this is something that you love. Okay? So until next time, I hope everything you touch turn to gold.